don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you!
I don't know what's real anymore. I've opened up the door to know.
Poof! Hello there everyone, this is Tom, and today we will be taking a look at the Transformers Masterpiece Lamborghini styled Lambor MP12 Plus. This is their version of Sideswipe. Now, this mold was originally created and produced, mass-produced to the public, back in October of 2012. At least that's what Wikipedia tells me. This is actually the re-release that came out in, I think it was November, maybe December of 2017. So we're going to be taking a look at this from the perspective of your collector in 2018. However, full disclosure, like I said, this is one of those that has been reissued, so they may have changed things, they may not have. I have no idea. I know the KO version that I had, the arm fell off, so that is not representative of Takara Tomy. That's representative of that third-party company that I bought it from, and if you haven't seen the review on that, you're more than welcome to find it. It is in my collection. Front of the box, the bottom of the box has things that say "do not eat," I'm sure. Here is the side, the top, and the side. Now, I have already opened this box and I've looked inside and all this other good stuff, and there's a QR code I never noticed. But empty box. Okay. He comes with instructions and a bio card. Let's see here. He also came with a collector's coin, which I don't really collect the coins, but I don't really collect the cards either, but he came with it, so okay. Here he is in his little plastic prison. He's got his shoulder launcher, his gun, various different hand accessories, and himself. And that is what you get. Okay, set him aside. And you can put the weapon here in his thing if you so desire that. Okay, let me lower my camera here just a tinch so we can take a proper look at this guy. Alright, so in this mode, from here to here, he's measuring just a little over 2 inches. I know it's not coming out on camera quite the same as what I'm seeing it, but that's what happens. From here to here, it looks like he's coming up to about 5.5 inches. And from here to here, I would say he's about 1.5 inches. Okay, in this mode, here he is next to Classics Ultra Magnus. Just sense the scale here. Okay, let's see. Here he is next to Legends Bumblebee. Okay, and again, just for your sense of scale. What else do I have? Here he is next to Power of the Prime's Dinobot, in case that does things for anybody. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, why not? Dare I say why not, as somebody else is famous for quoting. Here he is next to Rampage. Okay, so that's really apples to oranges there. Alright, so in this mode, one of the things I have noticed, and it may be something that Takara Tomy did just to, I don't know, may have just been something that they did to distinguish this mold from the others, is he has gray tires. They are not black. I'm hoping that's yeah, those are gray. That's the color black. That's the color gray. So, not really sure, and they're all like that. That may have been something they did to differentiate the redo, the second or third production run, whatever. Don't know. Don't really care. This tire doesn't really roll very well. It's not clearing properly, and I mean, it will roll, but it doesn't clear properly. In this mode, it's supposed to roll, but because that one tire, it just doesn't do so well. So, alright. Tell you what, why don't we get this guy transformed? So to transform this guy, there's a couple of steps you got to do. First thing you do is you come here and you move these tires in. Okay, eventually they're going to come all the way up like that, so that you can get the hood across. You open up the arms, because these are the arms. You can go ahead and rotate them around. Oh, and by the way, I'm not following necessarily the instructions here. I am, but not you know, religiously. Let's see, this is gonna eventually come down. You can go ahead and split your legs a little bit, and this tabs in right here and right here, and these are the hard tabs to get loose, and it tabs it down here at the bottom. But if you just pull it straight back, you'll get it out, no problem. Okay, split your legs. Here's his toesies. Open these little flaps up, pull these out and down, and move those down. Those will be his kneecaps. Now, this little piece right here rotates all the way around, and this part will come up. This part will come down. You know you got it when the back spoiler here, see how it's just kind of standing out right here? When this comes down and sets flush, you know you got it. Pull this knee joint down and it sets underneath to just kind of fill that in, make it look right. Pull your foot up, pop out your heel spur, just like that. And that's one leg finished. Pull this down. Again, remember, this is coming straight, so pull that up, push that down, lock that in place, push this down, move that up, not that far, move that up, take your toe up, put your heel spur up, and pull down his crotch, because he needs to have the appropriate crotchage, whatever the right word is. Is that a word? Crotchage? Alright. Focus on your review, Tom. Alright, so take this, pull the head crest where it sits properly. You can push the wheels, the doors up into place and take them down on that hinge. Now, there is a tab right here that's going to go into a slot right in here. And one of the easiest ways that I have found to get this to work properly, because it just doesn't want to peg in sometimes, is kind of line it up a little bit, and then this hinge right here is going to come down. And if you have it in place while it's coming down, it goes in without any problem. And then you just kind of push it in a little bit, make sure it's there, take your backpack, pull it down. Final thing that we need to do is pop out his hands here, which I have sometimes had issues pulling them out, but I think that's just because of the stubby finger syndrome. I had a dog named Stubby once. You don't really care. I did though. Okay, and here, let me pull up my camera just a touch. There we go. Here is Lambor in his robot mode. Now he can take his little shoulder cauldron cannon thingy here and plug it in. There are slots that it just goes in right there. Let's see, he can hold his weapon well enough. Let's see here. It does tab in, but I've noticed that when I close my fist around it, on this copy, it has a tendency to pop out of that slot. So just something to be aware of. It's loose as long as you don't close the hand all the way. You can get it in there really tightly, but as soon as I start closing my hand, it pops out. Don't know, don't care. It works. Oh, his chest has come loose. Get in there, man. Go into your home. That's your home, and you know you want to go in there, so, because that's where all the good food is. Okay, so there he is. I'm going to really quickly go through some of the hand accessories, just because maybe. Alright. I say that, and yet here we go. Okay, so the hand accessories, you just pop it back in, and here's the first one. It's just a pile driver thing. Here's the second one. It's another pile driver, and here is the third one. It is just that, and they all have these little clips right here, and they just clip in right here. Just bam. There's one. You saw it on him. Okay, here is this one. Bam. Pop that one off. It is a secure connection. It is so secure it's kind of scary to take it off. Bam. And you can do that on either side here. So just be mindful of that. Okay, so let's see here. His gun is just a single gray cast plastic with some nice details, but I really wish those had been dry brushed or something to pick them out. I think that would have just made it look so much better. Okay, so don't lose your head, man. Let's do articulation real quick, and then I'll do size. This thing can go up and down as needed. Alright, so let's take that off for now. Head is on a very tight, that's a common thing. When you start moving him, he pops off. That's a swivel. Can you all see that? Maybe not. That's a swivel right there. It's not a ball joint. The head can look up a little bit, it can look down a little bit, and it moves left and right. The shoulders can do a full 360. They can go out that far, so yay for being out that far. Elbow bend, 90 degrees, bicep swivel, wrist swivel. Hands are single thumb with all 4 fingers one piece. Yeah, they're all one piece, and they're pinned, so that's a good thing. He has a fully functional waist swivel, which does not get hindered by the backpack at all, but when you use it, you might pop the chest off. You know, things happen. Okay. The thighs, he can do the Chinese splits no problem. Can he do the American splits? Because I'm in America, and I'm going to see him do the American splits. Let's see here. No. He is hindered. You can move the crotch flap out of the way and get him that far, but because of the butt plate here, he's just doing that much. So no American splits for you, brother. Sorry about that. Things happen. Don't do that to me. Stay together long enough for this review anyway. Okay, so don't lose your head, man. Thigh swivel built in right here. I think Skullface calls that a universal joint. Again, I'm hoping that's what that is. Knee bend, a little over 90. Toes, he does have a bit of a rocker. I mean, he does have a bit of a rocker. It's not the greatest. Toes can't really move up. They can move down though. And that, this is an issue with this mold, because it just, even when it clicks in place, when you start manipulating it, he's gonna come loose. Size comparisons. In this mode, he's standing approximately 6 1/4 would be my estimate. Shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at 3 3/4 approximately, and width-wise, a little better than 2. Okay. So here he is with MP10. Okay. Here he is with Quick Strike. Maybe. Come on, Quick Strike. Don't be that way. There he is with Quick Strike. You gotta be able to stand up, man. Stand up for yourself. Anyway, for you movie fans, here he is with movie Bumblebee. And for you Classics fans, here he is with Classics Prime. And he's just a little bit shorter than a Classics Prime. So there's that. And lastly, here he is with a Legends figure. Again, just so you get a sense of scale. Damn it, Tom! Are you buying more Transformers? Actually, Nemesis, I bought this back last year. We moved since then. Isn't he supposed to still be in the box? Well, Nemesis, I just unboxed him. So, and yes, I just transformed him today for the first time. You should have left him untransformed. He's an Autobot. Get out of here, Nemesis. Arr, spinster. I don't know if I got a split personality or what, but I'm sorry, I find that amusing. Anyway, that's pretty much Lambor. I think the only thing left to do is to scale him with Metroplex. Oh, no, yeah, let's close it right there. And now, to answer the burning question on everyone's mind, how does the Masterpiece Lambor scale with Metroplex? And there he is. You can see he doesn't come up to the knee of Metroplex. So, yeah. This is a pretty good mold. Even though the chest comes loose, I personally think it's fairly good. It's got good paint, it's got good articulation, and it's got a waist swivel, which is really nice. I wonder if the original mold was this good, because if it is, ask yourself, would this be one of your... If this was the first Transformer you bought from the Masterpiece line, would you continue to buy it? And I have to say, if I had gotten a hold of this first, yes, I would have continued to buy the line. But that's my opinion. What's yours? Let me know. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Vitamins, John. Operators are standing by.